Well, fiscal stress is the amount of just what it says basically, that your finances, what position they're in, and how much it's stressing the budget and the community as a whole. The Comptroller in New York comes up with this rating system, and we were in poor position back in 2012, and due to a collaboration between the mayor and myself and the budget director, and really the mayor and the budget director, I watch the money, they really make the decisions, and they made great decisions, hard decisions, got rid of people, cut expenses, really watched the money. As I started in this job, I was able to bring on Diana Corey. Diana was with the city before. I was able to bring her back so she knows the financial system and she's great at it. I'm the comptroller, I'm the elected official, but you have to have that person who really knows what the insides and outs, and that's Diana Corey, and she does a great job. But I can't say enough about the mayor. Unfortunately, in the city of Utica, you have term limits, and this is a real concern because we don't want to lose the continuing good things that we've done with a collaboration of the people who are here. And term limits, if you bring in a new mayor, you bring in new people, and it can disrupt the whole thing. These term limits are really a detriment to a small municipality. It's unfortunate, but we have to deal with it, so we have to make sure the next mayor can continue with the fiscal responsibility that this city's had so far under the tutelage of Mayor Palmieri and Heather Mowat.
Back in 2012, the City of Utica was close to a 71. So the higher that you are, the more unfavorable you're looked at. And how does that equate to you as a homeowner? If we are do any type of financial bonding, that has a major impact if able to get a bond, because at 71 you're at tremendous risk. And it would be equivalent to if you're going to get a car loan or you're getting a house loan, you may not be able to get a loan because of your financial stress. That's where we are. So at 71 was designated as tremendous physical stress. And we have worked on that over the last 10 years to 11 years. As you remember, when I took office, the city was at the verge of bankruptcy. We had a negative fund balance. All of the indicators that the Financial Institute looks at a city that unfortunately could go one of two ways, bankruptcy or to bring in a control board. We have weathered that storm extremely well, and now our latest stress that came in is roughly 6.3. So we are no longer in the financial stress. It's all positive. We've been upgraded by all three of the rating agencies, and we currently have a fund balance of $11.2 million. Back in 2012, we had to make some major changes. We know that the course of action was not working for the city. Obviously, the financial stress indicated that. We had to make some drastic cuts, roughly 20% of our workforce, and then we had to raise taxes. We had to do all the things that were very difficult to do, and we kept that practice as running the city very conservatively, providing the best services, keeping our taxes as low as possible. And over the last several years, there has been no tax increase because our economic development has been outstanding because of all the decisions we made. And let me be very clear, you don't do it by one person. It's collectively a team that you assemble and you put together. It's the partnerships that you have with the state, with the federal government, with the members of the Common Council, working with Bill Morehouse, who has been extremely important to have that understanding where we needed to go. How do we become profitable? How do we present a product that I think is one of the best products we have? Our DPW does a great job. The Parks Department does a great job. Codes does a great job. Economic Development does a great job. And I would say at this point, public safety, we have the best police and fire department, barring none. We deliver a product that is effective, efficient, and it's at a cost that you, the taxpayer, could afford.
He loves this city. He's 24/7. He's done his sweeps for 6 billion weeks in a row, whatever it is. And he really loves this city, and he's gotten people to buy in to try to do a little more. Rob has done more with less, and once again, I go back to that he's gotten people to buy in. And you need those people with that historical knowledge to stay around because they can buy in and they can do more with less. It's just been fun to be part of this administration. We've worked collaboratively to move this city forward, and we've done that fiscally responsible, but still getting the stuff done that needs to be done. The last thing we want to do is keep raising property taxes. We want to be able to do this through sales tax revenue and through some of the other revenues we get, which we will get from this hospital, namely huge property tax revenues from medical offices and whatnot. This next election is going to be a scary time for the city of Utica because we've had a mayor who set the bar very high. the next mayor really has some big shoes to fill. People don't realize what can happen when a new administration comes in and the potential for the historical knowledge to just go out the door. Term limits are elections, and there should never be term limits in small municipalities. There is in the city of Utica, but find anywhere else in New York State where there's term limits, I don't think you can find it.
The city trajectory where we are right now is the best we've been in decades. And that's because of the partnership and how we work well together. We had to make hard decisions. We deliver a great product at this point, and we are the best little city in America because of you. The residents make us the best little city in America.